Hey everyone, it's Agent here, back with more Dark Deity. Let's see if we can get through a full stream this time. Although lately I've been thinking of making more maybe not short form, but shorter videos instead of streaming. But that's a thought for another time. We're gonna proceed with this chapter, chapter 16, the Marrows. These legs were meant for the sea, not the dirt. I don't think I could walk another 5 minutes, let alone another day. Well, it looks like you won't have to. Yes, this must be it. This is it? I'm not sure the side of a mountain is the best place to make camp. No, not on the side of it. Inside of it. There's an intricate system of caverns here, and an entrance just up ahead. Ooh, exciting. Never been inside a cave before. We should be far from prying eyes here. The Daily and Army scouts are instructed to avoid this area at all costs. Why's that? For their own safety. For their own safety? And we're just learning about this now? What? No, I'm quite sure I think you might have left that part out, Lincoln. I see. Well, forgive me. But whatever their reasons, I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle. I hope you're right. Stay alert, everyone. Come on, let's take a look. Volume's a little loud for some reason, at least on my end. Try it like that. Hey, check this out. What's this? Some kind of war room? The Indian Scouts had a presence in these mountains a very long time ago. Do you think they built this? It's possible. That would explain the dust. It's perfect. Like it was just built just for us. Look, on the wall. Seems like someone's already mapped out a huge chunk of the caverns. There's something in this machine that's still burning. What is this? None of your damn business what that is. Weapons. Get your dainty fingers away from my map. A dwarf. It's a dwarf. The Delian army is afraid of a dwarf? Not just any dwarf, mind you, fending the troll trampler. Goblin Grander and Hobgoblin Hobbler. I read that emphasis wrong very well. I reckon I could put quite a dent in any army. With the right hammer, of course. Please, Benton the Goblin Gobbler. I assure you I mean no harm to you or your people. My people? Even I mean harm to my people now and again. You really ought to meet some of them. Oh, that's quite alright, no need for that. Well, there aren't any here now. I got a taste for adventure as far as dwarves go, venturing this far south. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Not to worry. We're cleared the trespassers here. I'm sure we can find another place to set up camp. We'll be on our way. Well, wait. You said you were looking for a place to make camp? That's right. It is safe here. I have plenty of food and provisions. If you like, perhaps you could stay a while. For a price, naturally. The journey here's run us dry for a coin, I'm afraid. Then perhaps you can repay me with a favor. What kind of favor? Well, I have a small problem. I spent the last few years tracking down my inheritance. Only I have had some trouble getting to it. You mentioned you're short on coin. Let me be clear. This here's my claim. But if you help me secure it all, I'll oblige you, say, a 10% cut. Fair is fair, after all. And a lot of you seem strong enough. Irving, if this inheritance is of any significance, it might just be the break we need. Benton, if we assist you, might we be able to make this place a more permanent home? Of course. Once I got what I came for, I'll leave the whole place to you. Oh, this is a real thrill. I waited a long time for this. Come, I'll lead the way. Hang on, just what kind of problem are we dealing with exactly? Ah, you'll see. No time for chit chat. Gold, platinum, silver, they don't rust. You can thank Barton for that. But copper corrodes. That's not to waste any time. Benton, wait. Ah, there she is. Minor dragonkin. Not like the big ones out east. A dragon? And that's a small one? Small, but fearsome nonetheless. I hope we get to pick our 10%, or what's left of it. If by weed, you mean who's left of us? Friends, we have no reason to fear. We're more than capable, and surprise is on our side. I like how you put it. Well, I figure out how to help in slaying and whatnot. Can't risk it all dying and losing my chance at my inheritance. Of course. Right up the mountain. Damage increased by 20% of level. The night sounds good so far. Attacks more 50% defense. Enemies attack them more. Maybe not Dragoon. Maybe Barbarian sounds good for getting more damage, but this seems so cliche for a dwarf. Hmm. I could use more health. Although Defender's also good, because that's why I tried to put Benji in to level him up before I just benched him. Gonna try Defender. Oh, Canadian Uncle Sam, welcome to the chat. Although, isn't the sequel to this game already out? Unless I'm misremembering. I should just remember my default squad. Hmm. Okay, it's not released yet. See what we're dealing with here. Still 30, but its health is in the thousands. Hmm. Yeah, False is here too. Okay, so gotta try to get at least most of everybody out of this range. Mm, It's gonna chip away, I guess. Yeah, hopefully Monroe could just do all the heavy lifting. Might need Finn to push someone. Yeah, this is certainly a change of pace, having like a big boss battle like this. Oh, different parts of it can attack and strike back. Interesting. Mm. Anybody need healing? Get Fenton to give like a little push. Oh, Yeah, I got a fifth of his health down already. That is not bad. Mm-hmm. Invested a heal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, this is fine. I wonder if the dragon will attack one of the sides next. Mm. Punk. That's almost half health. least the dragon has a terrible hit rate. Yep, there we go, side attacks. And disarms. Nasty. Maybe here. Also circle around here. And one more turn now to do it after this. I gotta work out some of these bugs. Yeah, Monroe's been pretty great. He's a jerk, but he's a jerk who's good at his job, which is blasting all these baddies. Why won't this work? Something about this square. Yeah, it's a bug. They finally hit me. Ow. Lactites and fire breath. And fearsome more. Alright, better make it quick then. Mm. Great skin. No one is going to believe this. I can hardly believe it myself. I can. And what a worthwhile reward this is. Feel free to help yourself to anything in that far corner there. It's all yours. That looks more like 5% than 10. Nay, it's 10, trust me. I've got a knack for these things. Then perhaps I'm starting to feel like nearly getting burnt to a crisp entitles me to a bit more than 10%. I never negotiate with words, only weapons. But if you insist. No, Fenton, that won't be necessary. I think that share will be plenty, thank you. Yes, very good. I don't suppose I could load all this onto a cart. I'd take a few trips. Say, friends, would you have some time on your hands? I could use some help transporting all this back home. We have some rather important matters to attend to, dwarf. Why don't you call on some of your own kind? I wouldn't trust any of them with a hunk of iron. I suppose that's not out of the question, Fenton, but presently Monroe's right. We do have some very pressing tasks. Well, that being the case, I think I'd like to stick around a bit longer if you wouldn't mind having me. Just to keep an eye on things until you're ready for a little trip. I don't think anyone will object. If we're going to make it home, we'll need a good name for the place. The Marrows is a wee bit off-putting to visitors. I believe that's the idea. Any suggestions? Marrowhold! You humans sure are creative. I suppose it's to the point. I like it, Alden. Marrowhold it is. Now, I'd say we've all earned ourselves a good night's rest. Let's take the time to settle into our new home. Chapter 17 Liberators. Since I still have a way to go in this game, I'm open to suggestions. I wish it were as simple as letting Delia liberate itself. Our biggest advantage is that nobody knows we're back. That's not going to last long. They'll find out eventually, if we make a move or not. Striking fast is our best bet. Hello, what you done with the place? The dead dragon does make a great mantelpiece. Good to see you again, Irene. And you. I have good news. A lead. And a time-sensitive one at that. Allow me to introduce Elia Valrieltier, younger sister of Tiana Valrieltier. Welcome, Elia. I wasn't sure who to turn to. It's a good thing Irene overheard me in the tavern a few nights back. As you know, the prison at Durban houses hundreds of the most dangerous aliens who have resisted the throne's tyranny. Durban? I've heard that name before. We all have. It's the most infamous prison in Delia. It's also run by Ilia's sister. You can bet she has more of a humanitarian streak than Varric. She's just following orders. If she doesn't go through with it, they'll lock her up with the rest of them. Hold on a minute. Go through with what exactly? She just received orders from the king. She has until the end of Vigorson to execute every prisoner in Durban. Gosh, has it truly gotten this bad? He says a word and hundreds die. Where's the justice? Justice rests in our hands. That much has never been clearer. Listen, I know she doesn't want to do it. She made that obvious when she let slip that she was nervous about a shipment of Ignesium coming in for the cannons at the end of the week. What is Ignesium exactly? It's an extremely volatile alchemical reagent, manufactured in Naja, a dangerous substance. In Hellfen, magic is forbidden anywhere near it. It's possible for a mage to induce a reaction simply by concentrating too hard. Actually, Alden used to practice with it at the academy. You can't be serious. I'm astounded that was allowed, and more astounded yet that he's still here. Well, that does explain a few things. Good. It sounds like you'll know how to make it do what it does best. When the delivery is made, you'll store it just behind the main gate before it's hauled off to the armory. There should be plenty enough to blow the doors clean off their hinges. Hold on. Durban is one of the heaviest fortified prisons in the country. It seems we have a way in, but I'm not so sure about our way out. If we round out the prisoners fast enough, we shouldn't have much trouble leading them right out the front door. And if reinforcements arrive? Durban's got a few tricks up its iron sleeves. Smaller hatches you should be able to access once you're inside. If you give me a scroll, I can sketch them out for you. And what about Tiana? I know my sister. If you get away, she won't pursue. She'll follow her orders to the word inside the prison. But once you're out and running, you're no longer her problem. We can't let those people die. If we hesitate to save them, we may as well have never come back. I agree. If we strike fast with plans to escape, we run very little risk. I'll get you out. And if I might add one thing. I know you can't guarantee anything, but if you can avoid it, please don't hurt Tiana. She never wanted to be in this position. We'll do everything we can to make sure your sister remains unharmed. Thank you for bringing this to us, Helia. I know it can't have been easy. As long as she doesn't attack us first, everything should be fine. We should prepare quickly. I'm afraid executions have not already begun. On time. Hey, Maeve. Whilst not even having this debate, I was wondering if you could settle it for us. Please enlighten me. Also, you're a half-elf because both of your parents are half-elves, but I thought your mom was a human and your dad was an elf. Neither is quite right, but perhaps unsurprisingly, you're much closer. The human part comes from my father's side. So he was a human that married an elf woman? Yes. Many years ago now. He knew his life was short, but what could be done? He was in love. So he's gone now? We lost him just before I began my education. I was blessed to have him for a father all the same. He did everything he could to put me through all those years in academia. I'm sorry, Maeve. I'm sure that was hard. I know Marin was pretty disappointed when our parents couldn't come home for her trials. That must have been after Varric suspended non-medical leaves. You'd know better than me. It's a shame the King's wrath impacted your family so directly, but don't despair. We'll make this right. When there are no more wars for your parents to fight, they'll return home once more. That'll be a happy day. Indeed, it will. Look at this bee. Yeah. See something? Yeah, you. You can't just go sneaking up on people like that, Ren. How long have you been standing there? Not long. You're very easily startled. Well, if you think back to how we met, maybe you can figure out why. We met in the towering wheel. Right, so. So you're afraid of trees? No. We weren't almost killed by trees, we were surrounded by a Sylvan tribe. Encountering Sylvans here is highly unlikely. Obviously. It's more that. Never mind. Strange. Very strange. Oh, I'm the strange one now? Yes. I'm not the one popping up silently behind people. No, I doubt you could do that if you tried. Hey, now what am I supposed to make of that? Your armor is very loud. Nice save. Save. Save from what? Alright, Gwen, come on, don't try your luck. That was Marrowhole. Marrowhome. I like it. It's accurate, to the point, and yet it has some charm to it. Well chosen, my friend. Thanks. Yeah, it just sort of came to me when we were standing around trying to figure out what to call it. A bolt of inspiration, then. Have you considered taking up poetry? It might suit you. Maybe. I think Orvin wants me to do it. I'm sure he does. Be careful what you choose to share with him, Alden. I have the feeling it'll all end up in some book. You think he wants to publish all our secrets? I'm not sure he can help it. Writing's in his blood. It comes as easily as thinking for some. I'll never understand it. That definitely would have come in handy back at the academy. I often thought the same. You know, Alden, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. You become a mage of impressive prowess in this band. It takes most out of in front of first spell. You should be very proud. You doubted me? I actually never knew that. Then I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it's true. I'm not usually one to offer much advice, but let me say this. Never take someone else's doubt to mean that you ought to doubt yourself. Instead, see it as an opportunity to exploit an error in their judgment, or a challenge to strengthen you. That's one thing I wish I had heard long before I discovered it. I'll try to remember that if I start to doubt myself. Very good. Hope you'll find it serves you well. Alright, Lincoln. Sir. How's that? An unexpected spot of decency. Excellent. You're welcome. Now let me ask you a question. It's about your training. I've kept a close eye on your performance, and I'd say you're coming along quite well. I appreciate it, but no. It's actually more of a hypothetical. I've never found much use for such things, but I imagine you've made up your mind about asking it regardless. That's right. We're getting to know each other so well. Isn't it wonderful? Is that your question? No, no. Alright. So you're a man of honor, aren't you, Lincoln? I strive to be. Very good. Now let's imagine you're escorting a handful of kids to escape a siege. You see a guard ahead on the road and tell the children to hide in the brush. The guard spots you and asks if there's anyone with you. Do you lie in order to keep the children safe, or do you hand them over? Neither. I was not trained to prevail by treachery. Then what would you do? Stand my ground and fight. Suppose the guard had a small army with him. All the same. Foolish, but consistent at least. I have to leave you that. Well, suppose I lie. The guard may choose to doubt me regardless and search the area. Then I've stained my honor. And for what? It's a grave error to think we have control over anything beyond our own conduct. Hmm. I'm not sure I agree, but I suppose that's something I hadn't thought of. It's good that you've taken an interest in such things, Garrett. Matters of right judgment. These are thoughts worthy of the mind. What a relief. My commanding officer finally approves of my thoughts. Perhaps I've earned a short release from my kitchen duties? Yes, perhaps you have. There's that smile. I told you, just a matter of time. In this case, it seems you were right, regrettably. Isn't that nice? Hmm. Haven't got any weapon tokens lately. Cheesesteak. Mm-hmm. Don't know what to do with these aspects. I could upgrade friends' weapons, or maybe I'll just trust them for someone else. I haven't had any issues with healing, although since I did Starfire and she's fallen really behind. Maybe I should just buy tokens. I got some gold saved up. Renoro's gonna go beast mode. Probably upgrade Lena too. And I should save up for something else later. In searching for a new home, the party defeats a dragon that has terrorized the Marrows for decades. Now with an established base in Marrowhold, and a new, though questionable ally in Fenton, the party considers their next move. King Varric appears to be the clearest target at the moment, and getting to him will require many more soldiers than they have. Aelia of Realtir, younger sister to the warden of the Dervin prisons, warns them that Varric plans to execute hundreds of prisoners. They decide that freeing those prisoners will be a decisive announcement that the party has returned, and hope to gain viable allies among those they free. How about that for an entrance? Is somebody ever going to parent this child? Thank the gods. Looks like we made it in time. Don't speak too soon. Looks like we're definitely towing the line. They've already taken some of the prisoners to the gallery. What do you suggest? I did some recon work here several years ago. We aren't going to have any choice but to storm through this block of soldiers. Hopefully we can catch a breather on the bridge. So what's the plan? We need to get going, and fast. We should let the prisoners in this lock out as we come through. We don't know where reinforcements will come from, so no sense coming back to them later. That's all well and good. We should also consider booking it for the bridge. The sooner we get there, the less chance our friends in chains go kaput. Honestly, the longer we stand here, the less chance they have either way. The plan only lasts until the first blow is struck, right? Guys, that's right. We need to move. To arms, Reds. We got a prison to liberate. Let me take a minute to adjust some settings. yeah. Do I need a cost? I like having Garrett around. Starting up here. Get these clears to free prisoners. Looks like we have to split up to cover more ground. This bridge. Looks like we'll just figure this out as we go. Let's try this.
Now, the might of Threllasar!
Less work for me.
Experience is a fine weapon.
At your disposal. Impressive, is it not? Sorry in advance! Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
All right!
Let's get going.
a little tough.
Nobody crosses a dwarf!
What will it be? This one's on the house.
Not quite.
Yikes.
Thanks indeed.
My shield is yours.
Undeniably skilled.
It will be done.
Death is your reward. Embrace your fallen fate.
I won't let you fall.
Let Irving hang back. Last things.
Embrace your fallen fate. Death is your reward. Faith sustains me.
You're asking for it!
The sun sets on the past.
Weakness has consequences.
These guards sure have a lot of health.
I'm on it.
Leave some for me.
Finally hitting my stride.
On the move.
What will it be?
You have my thanks.
I'm gonna take care of this guy.
Be honored that I'll kill you myself.
Leave it to me.
So coming in with heal.
Still with us? Good.
Can do.
As for this.
Let's do it.
Good. Now do it again.
Come then, test your resolve!
Very nice.
Today is just not their day. My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Might need to lure those guys and then bottleneck them.
Now, the might of Threllisar!
Ooh.
Destiny does not falter! Until my last breath.
I don't know you, but you saved our lives. Thank you. Hey, get out of here.
My shield is yours. Do not lose hope.
Here. Get a move on.
You face the Sonori.
Nice.
How did you do that?
Even now, the arena is with me.
By your grace, Feng. It's good to be me.
I should come up here and back up. You can come down here too.
Right between the eyes.
Push the advantage.
Yeah, this Warbros really packed a punch.
With every shot, progress. Together.
Can do.
Gosh, I haven't seen any of you since Duskwar. It's like a blessing to see your friendly face.
Leave it to me. Onward. Off you go.
Draw near to the light. Effort duly rewarded.
Maybe I should have brought
I
another
guess.
healer in. Not too late for that.
Not bad, not bad.
Don't mind if I do.
That's critical nothing. Why can't I hit these guys? This is bad.
I'm on it.
My shield is yours.
Leave it to me. Are you sure?
You know, the accuracy we can get.
Honored.
Chop chop!
Maybe I should push him up.
Hope you don't mind.
Aye, that'll do.
Let me at him!
At least I'm having an easier time up here. Hmm.
Woo! Damn! You'll die as you lived!
At your disposal.
Should come around.
You dropped something!
Just with a shot. Mm.
Are you sure? I've got a lot to learn.
It will be done.
Nice and easy.
Rally to me.
This should be fun.
Let's do it.
It will be done. Weakness has consequences.
Thought you'd never ask.
Hope was the dangerous thing. I'll be damned if it didn't come through for us. Thank you. Caius released those prisoners down there. Heal.
What'll it be? You dropped something! Nice to see you on your feet.
At your disposal.
We need to get to the gallows now. They really took Alexa and Rose. Don't have much time. I like this group out. Go for Alexa and Rose. They don't deserve this.
Leave it to me. Now, the might of Threlisar!
Right? Everybody move out.
Get a move on.
What'll it be?
Now we reconvene here.
I won't let you fall.
I'll take point.
Can do.
Let's see if I can lure him over.
My shield is yours.
Aye?
Let's see how this works out. Here's one.
In position. Off you go.
You have my thanks. Awaiting orders. I won't let you fall. By your grace, Fane.
Aye?
Nice and easy.
Are you sure?
Let's get going. Sorry in advance! Proudly meeting expectations.
Pull your cat.
Stand and fight.
How did you do that?
And now I gotta keep these guys. I push it and handles them.
Let go of you.
Effort duly rewarded.
Here.
Right away. I won't let you fall. At your disposal. Hope you don't mind.
now. The arena is with me.
Alright, how do I approach this?
This mediocrity is troubling.
I'm on it.
Leave some for me. This one's on the house. Experience is a fine weapon.
Maybe next time, Alden.
Chop chop!
Doesn't quite help.
Do not lose hope.
Right away.
You're making me look bad.
Less work for me.
Draw near to the light.
Push,
Hope you don't mind.
Thought you'd never ask.
face.
Chop chop!
Rally to me.
Just gonna have everyone move there.
On the move. Let's get going.
It will be done.
Have fun!
Get a move on. Chop chop!
Aye?
At your disposal.
Here.
Awaiting orders. I won't let you fall.
Have fun!
Ooh.
Yikes!
And hopefully Fenton can draw some attention if this goes south. A lot of guards now.
Can do. Onward.
The gods, he saved me so much. Okay, so this is Rose. Unnoticed, less likely to be attacked by enemies. Okay, we definitely don't need this right now. This is pretty strong physically. send Rose over now. Try to thin out these numbers.
Such is your fate.
Honored. Weakness has consequences.
Take care your blood doesn't stain my robes! Thought you'd never ask.
Awaiting orders.
I'll take point.
Have fun!
I mean, she does have unnoticed, it might help. Thanks for the assist. Let's bust out of here. Okay, what can you do? Increase Vital's move. So maybe again. Yeah, so have synergy with that chart.
My duty.
The shooters in the prison. Eric will have our heads if they free the prisoners. Too late.
Don't let them escape!
You can't let them escape, or we may be next on the chopping block.
Rally!
For Dervin!
Please!
Come on, there isn't much time. Yeah, hopefully we can clear these guys up. She catches up. No crit. Oh, come on.
Let's see it then. I thought I was stronger.
Not bad, not bad. Better me than my friends.
Here. You crossed the wrong Valburin!
Woo!
feelings. The hunt is on!
Very nice.
I will not yield!
My shield is yours. Draw near to the light.
Such is your fate.
Right away.
You'll die as you lived. Didn't see that coming.
It's fine.
Say something to the rest of us.
I've got a lot to learn.
Oh, come on.
I knew it would cost everything.
I'm on it.
Revenge.
How can I assist?
Still with us? Good.
In service to the Order.
I'll take point. Together.
What now?
It will be done.
I gotta get back to that square. Oh boy.
This should be fun.
Chop chop!
Proudly meeting expectations.
Let's get going.
Make haste.
Can't just slip past around. This is
Here.
gotta draw her out of the way.
Here.
Carry on with
Are you sure?
moving buffs up first.
I'll take point.
Get a move on.
Have fun!
Let's get going.
Haste.
Chop chop!
Alright.
The council will be pleased.
That was a close call. Is this actually loading? Give it a moment. You're free! Go! Run! I didn't think of it. Maybe you shouldn't stick around too long either. No, maybe you shouldn't. What's her problem? You got a lot of nerve coming around here. Ah, the deserter. Well, this is awkward. It's about to be. Start talking. Of course, we can explain. You're right about King Barrett. In time, we realized he truly was the tyrant you described. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that. Alexa, they saved our lives. That they did. Fellow citizens, the time we passed in this foul place has ended. A new time has begun. Whatever purpose bound you to these dungeons, a singular purpose has freed you. In ourselves, the day of revolution came to us as a whisper. Now it is upon us, as surely as the sun shines on our faces. Revolution? I don't think you understand. These brave people have risked their lives to save us, in the hopes that we will stand by their side. Together we will tear Soldier apart brick by brick until we have King Varric's head. Actually, that's not why we... And I say we owe them that much. We owe them our lives. Yeah, count me in. Cordelia! Alexa, I'm sorry to disappoint, but we didn't come with any intention of opposing the king. Don't listen to Irving. He's a great soldier and all, but he doesn't make any of the decisions around here. You'd be glad to have you join a revolution. That's more like it. Really, it's not really the time for this. Sia, is it? I like it. Either way, Sia. Leader of the Dylan Revolution. Your new recruits are hungry for justice. Well, serving's what I do best. Follow me. It's better this way, Irving, trust me. Tiana's alive and well. You managed to get away past it.
Thank the gods! Oh, that's wonderful. Thank the gods. And you, Irving.
It's the least we could do. We came to prevent death, not deal with it. All the other soldiers, though, they can suck it.
Still, it means more than you know. Not everyone would try to put a stranger's request above their own safety.
You should stick around for a while. I doubt you'd be welcome in Durban after all this. And you're certainly welcome to stay with us.
I just might. I think I'm falling in love with you.
Excuse me?
Just kidding. Hey, you need to lighten up. I didn't really mean that. Unless...
I recall someone mentioning that Irving and his group of treasonous deserters were of no concern. That sounds like an accurate description. Does it? And what if I told you that they just lose several hundred of my kingdom's most dangerous dissidents?
This is a problem.
See, that sounds like a problem. That's one way of putting it. The question is, what are we gonna do about it? That sounds like a question for a king. I'm afraid I have significantly more important matters to attend to. I'd imagine you're quite capable of running a handful of rabble-rousers, or am I mistaken?
Very well.
No, you're right. You're quite right. They're worthless. My knights will make short work of them. Then if my advice is no longer required, I'll be on. So if I can rule my kingdom well enough that whatever advice you feel you've afforded me.
Goodbye.
See to it that you do. Chapter 18. Homecoming. I just got word from Irene. News of a little prison break is spreading like wildfire. The entire kingdom is terrified of their king. It's no wonder this would make the rounds. We're in way over our heads if the people expect us to lead a revolution. We wouldn't stand a chance against the full force of Varric's army. Well, for one thing, any advantage we once had from secrecy has completely evaporated. The whole country knows we're back. You especially, Irving. What could I have done in 2 weeks to be singled out? It must be the sorcerer's doing. He knows best of all what happened at Swift Harbor.
Troubling.
There's a troubling thought. Looks like Varric will try anything he can to get to him. Do you have any close friends or family who might be within his reach? In Brookstead, perhaps? My mother. As far as I know, she's still there. God, I hadn't even thought of that. But they have not taken her already? Varric's been long out of favor with his people. An unjustified witch hunt against a fallen war hero's family would only fan the flames. Well, if he needed justification, he just got it. I have to make sure that doesn't happen. I won't let my family pay for actions they didn't take. I hate to be the one to say that, but I can't be the only one thinking this. You're not. Irving, we have to consider the possibility that returning to Brookstead is just what Varric expects of us.
Strength is the only path to peace.
Then we fight with the strength he can't expect. No plot is going to keep me from my mother.
Right.
Or me from my father.
Alden. Alden and I have family there too.
Right away.
It's settled. Irving, we're with you all the way. Lead on. Every minute we waste Imperial's family and friends. We're gonna wrap this up with some bonds. We got a lot of them.
Listen, it's been some time since I've been in the company of a dwarf. How few are the people of Everhearth?
I was sick out in the Merrills with both eyes on that record for longer than I cared to. You and your contacts might know better of my people than I, so
Maeve will do.
Aye.
May. I might ask the same question of you.
My assignments have not concerned the underground of late. I'm sure there are others in the council keeping tabs on things, but I'm not privy to it. I say that with regret, of course. I'm rather fond of your people.
I won't tell your kindred to say, or mine.
I'm only half-elven after all, Fenton. I might expect the Sun Nose and Belisar to look down on us equally.
Perhaps down a little more for one of us.
Yes, in the literal sense, perhaps.
So, you know my homeland well.
That's correct.
Enough time in an occupation like mine, and you see your fair share of the world.
How do we measure up? All the great civilizations of Terrazan.
Undeniably skilled.
Why, I might not use such a poorly chosen phrase. I'll say this. The dwarves of Ethlin are unmatched in both warmth and hospitality.
Don't mind if I do.
That's an excellent compliment. Any dwarf will be honored to hear that.
It's a compliment well earned. Fenton, do dwarves really live underground?
Aye.
Deeper than most men have ever delved.
Wow.
Oh, isn't it cold and dark down there?
None in the slightest. Erza's got a big heart, you see, and it beats with hot orange blood. There's plenty enough of it to keep our toes in the forges hot.
That's crazy. So the ground bleeds?
If you got deep enough.
How deep would I have to dig to see it?
Varden's beard.
You're better off picking up where centuries of my forefathers left off that. No use reinventing a whole.
That makes sense. I've got another question, actually.
Ask away.
At the academy, I also heard that dwarves drink too much. Is that true?
That doesn't right, Nif. It's quite the opposite. A dwarf never drinks enough. It's not every ghetto close of dwarves runs aground. When they do, you can count on them drinking every tavern dry for miles.
I think my aunt wishes you were a dwarf.
Huh?
Can't say I've faulted for it. I do wonder what makes you say that.
Dad always says she drinks too much at family banquets.
Had a few.
Well, strong drink's enough for everyone. Plain not a youngin' like yourself. That's the steer clear for now.
Marin usually won't even let me go near it.
That's probably for the best. But don't fret. It'll be time enough for drinks and merriment.
Don't mind if I do.
And when that time comes, I'd be more than happy to help you find your way to a joint spine.
Thanks, Fenton. I bet they make great drinks in Everhearth.
The greatest. I'm starting to get rosy just thinking about it. If my eyes don't deceive me, you're real life Sheila. It's an honor to fight by your side. Basic Scottish or Australian?
Sheila? What's that?
A woman who brings needed drink to the weary. Being much revered among my kin. Have you never heard the name?
That's a first for me.
What are you called surface side?
Oh, you know, barmaid, tavern wench, girl. That's on a good day.
I should have. And on a bad day?
A lot worse. I just gotta give points for creativity, though.
Please accept my sincerest condolences. I hope you've never heard such names uttered in the mouth of a dwarf, or I'd be obliged to knock it all clean off.
Crows were a rare sight in Duskwater, but come to think of it, they were always real polite. Guess now I know why.
I'm glad my kin haven't dishonored me. Sheila's service should only be awarded with the finest praise, and especially Paula's coin as often as one can spare it. Dwarves good to retail people. Take note.
You're good to have around, Pethin. I wish all my customers were like you.
That's a mighty fine compliment. Makes my axe feel light as a feather.
Aw, that's so cute.
What he did with the bit about Joyce was unfair. He shouldn't go around putting words in other people's mouths.
What now?
Did any harm come of it?
Well, no. But imagine if I hadn't asked. He might have caused some quite the awkward situation for Joyce and I when I returned to Soul.
Oh, the horror. Nothing in this world could be more dangerous than an awkward conversation from Monroe Van Buren.
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
But it is bad about Joyce. I can't even imagine what it'd be like what I heard Sloane say about you.
Ugh.
What? How dare she talk behind my back?
I'm kidding, Monroe. I'm trying to show you have a problem.
This? A fair point. I don't like the thought of people talking behind my back.
I have to teach you how to deal with it then, because it'll never go away. You'll be head of a major noble house.
Pointless.
And the commoners will learn not to speak ill of me in the shadow.
Not even.
No, they won't. The only solution here is for you to grow a thicker skin. It's unfortunate, but true.
I suppose it isn't realistic to try to control what they talk about.
It's not bad because you can't achieve it. It's bad because you shouldn't want to control other people's thoughts, Monroe.
Fair point. How should we start?
Why don't I point out some unsavory things that could be said about you, and you work on not becoming furious with me?
I can't believe I'm saying this. I give you my express permission to degrade me to my face.
Who'da thunk?
Oh, wow, this is gonna be seriously fun.
I'm glad at least one of us can enjoy it. I hope this doesn't awaken something. Grand Inquisitor, to what do I owe the honor?
Hello, Lincoln. I've been poring over a record of events leading up to the war, and looked at a few crucial gaps in the story. I thought I might ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
I suppose it comes with the territory.
Tell me, did you know Varric before the war?
Indeed.
I did,
And how well exactly?
as well as a faithful officer medic.
I see. A rising star in the ring.
I was useful to him, and he had won my admiration.
Very well.
Understandably. What was he like in those days?
There are many who sought to test him, as Delios knew king. He admonished them all with a firm but even hand. He showed great restraint in these things.
Did he speak at the conflict with Nule?
Not only knew me,
Of Vulture's Eerie then?
it's surprising he knew you mentioned it. If you only knew how precariously Dillian and Karma teeter on the edge of war.
Perhaps I know more than you think.
I'm not sure it's possible.
Make speak ill of whispers, Captain. The few slip past the Council's ears unheeded.
And he would have done well to pass those along. Many might have died if we failed at Vulture's Ear.
And he did.
Be that as it may, the crisis was averted. And no thanks to any council.
What makes you so sure? Varric must have attained this knowledge from somewhere.
Are you suggesting it was the Mystic Council that informed him of the crisis in the first place?
Forgive me.
If I was, I wouldn't be at liberty to answer that question. I'm sure you're well aware of that.
Yes, yes. It's all questions and no answers. For Inquisitors.
I find life is much the same.
I already have.
I've said my part.
Well, I hope I've been of some use to you.
More than some, Captain. Thank you.
With honor.
It's my honor.
I'm sure it is.
Something's put a swing in your step. What's on your mind? keep thinking about Durham.
We barely made it out of there by the skin of our teeth.
Indeed. Yes, but the way the people cheer.
Remind you of your time in the arena?
No, it was different.
How so?
They weren't cheering for us, they were cheering for themselves.
Take heart.
Well, you're not fighting for yourself anymore. You're fighting for them.
I suppose you're right.
It's easier, isn't it? Fighting for something greater than yourself?
Certainly more reward.
You've changed, Orima.
For the better. Though it's hard to imagine I'm half the fighter I once was.
Either way, you're twice the man. Maybe you finally found what you're looking for.
Maybe I...
Something weighs on your mind, Captain.
Troubling.
The compass. This guide. There was something sinister. As if its mere presence cast a shadow over my soul. Perhaps I'm being overscrupulous. The Grand Master mentioned it might be untrustworthy. That might have gotten to my head.
Agreed.
No, I felt it too. Especially when it claimed to rest. As if it were listening more intensely. Probing somehow.
That's affirming, I suppose, but hardly reassuring. We seem to have developed a tendency for entrusting our lives to questionable hands without thinking. I can only hope this won't come back to haunt us in the end.
If the Grand Master were with us, I can't imagine he'd have done anything differently. We did find the Trial of the Soul and complete it, no less.
That's true. Still, I can't shake the thought. The Order tell you nothing more.
I'm afraid not.
No, I'm only a member of the Fourth Circle. Chicas like that don't go so far from the Count.
I see. Well, perhaps Irving heard more from his father.
The Order.
That seems even less likely. When I joined the Order, I was required to conceal my involvement even from my own parents.
I'm sorry. It sounds like a difficult burden.
It was. It still is. But it was one I took up willingly. I'm sure you're no stranger to that.
No.
Not at all. Soldier's life is much the same.
I can imagine.
I suppose there's no reason to. If you trust Alistair, I trust you.
Good. That trust will serve us well on the field of battle.
Indeed.
I say it already has.
Hey, Caius. Remember what we said about drawing lines?
Yes?
Well, I think we should keep an eye on Alexa. At the time, she seems like she's about ready to raise children all by herself.
She definitely has no love for Vera.
That's the understatement of the century.
Well,
I'll make a note of it, but I wouldn't worry too much. If anything inspires her, it's her love of the common people, and there are plenty of those in any city.
That's true. I'm no politician, but I have to think we'll need their support for the Adelia we want to rebuild.
That's definitely the wiser route than the one Vera took.
Definitely.
Sometimes it just seems like it's a personality trait for these guys.
What do you mean?
They hate common people just to be quirky, the way someone might have a thing for Sun-Elf tragedies or battle teams.
Rather than make them unique, it actually makes them just like everyone else.
Exactly. Sometimes I don't even see how it benefits them.
well,
There are those who take it differently. Monroe's father, for example.
Now what?
Look at how Monroe presents them. Case in point.
I'm not so sure he will by the end of this. When the dust settles, his father may be one of the few lords that remain.
Who'da thunk?
Maybe it's the start of a new trend then.
Well, I wouldn't count on it.
Come on, a little wishful thinking never hurt anybody.
seriously?
I'm not sure that's true, actually.
How cute!
Mr. Cynical over here. You picked that up in your lull days?
Relax.
Wouldn't you like to?
Still think I'm spying on you for a Delian army, huh?
You could be playing the long game.
Not even.
I never played the long game.
Hold on.
Now that I'm quite skeptical.
Hey, don't start. Knock it off, Caius.
Not likely.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't want a certain Aramoran princess to hear us.
Oh no, you don't.
You little...
Hey, I'm about to take watch. In a few hours to get some shut-eye. I'll be ready. I'm sure you will. I don't think I've ever seen you sleep. I hope you do, in fact, sleep. No one should see him in sleep, except for his mother and his spouse.
Well,
Interesting. Well, blew that one a long time ago. But then again, you don't have much choice when you make your home in the streets. There is always a choice. I guess I could have found a crossface somewhere, but I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't sound so appealing. You're fortunate you did not need to conceal yourself to survive. Definitely lucky to be alive. No argument there. I find myself saying that pretty regularly these days. A man who depends on luck to survive eventually runs out. Wise words. That's why I try to mix things up. A little bit of luck, skill, help from others. I take what I can get. Best to rely only on yourself. I used to think that too. Now I'm not so sure that's possible. It's pretty difficult. Food you eat, clothes you wear, some of it usually comes from someone else. I will think of it. Yeah. Anyway, I should probably get going. See you in a bit. See you. So yeah, there was something private to ask you about. You good with this sort of thing? What sort of thing? Well, romance. Wooing people. What in the world would make you think I'm good at that sort of thing?
Huh?
I mean, look at you. You're a barmaid. You've told me stories about using people's emotions to get a bigger tip. Seems like you've got it down. Oh, Bianca, that's not the same thing as romance. Wish it were. I'd be a damn baroness by now. I could try though. What are we working with? Well, I found myself thinking non-stop about someone, and I want to show them that I care more than they know right now. I haven't had much occasion to do so.
Really?
Bianca, we're in the middle of a war, if you hadn't noticed.
Not even.
So you're gonna act like you and Garrick don't have a little thing going on? Ooh. I resent that. You can't use my own situation against me like that, you snake. You're the queen of doing that.
Aren't you clever?
Okay, fine, but you have to tell me who it is. I promise you I won't gossip about it, though I can't promise I won't want to. As long as you don't tell Garrick, that man has a big mouth bigger than the spire. Don't I know it?
Ugh.
Oh, come on, this is gross. You know what I meant.
Oh, come on.
Spit it out, girl. Okay, it's Samara? Samara, but she's so regal. Enough to agree that you're a country gal at heart. Yeah, but she gets me somehow. I'm not really sure how to put it into words right now. That's why I'm here. Fair enough. Even if I think Alexa is a better match.
No thanks.
You're such a bonehead. Kidding. Let's see if we can't snag your princess, huh? Roses are red, roses are blue. Very interesting, Bianca. Rose, where have you been all day? I needed your input. Around? Be honest with me. Alright, I was taking a nap. A really long nap.
Come on!
Rose, we are at war. What in the world makes you think it's okay to take a nap? Never asked to go to war.
Ugh.
No, but here you are. If you're negligent, you'll be in the fast track to getting yourself killed. Oh, but it's not like you would care. You just need my archery to fulfill your vendetta. Oh, some spice from the little red hill rose? Huzzah, huzzah.
Sorry.
You know I didn't mean that. Don't apologize. You have to stop doing that. Remember when I drilled into you in prison? I know. What was it?
Really?
Do I have to say it? Yes, of course you have to say it. Say it until my ears bleed. All or nothing. What was that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
All or nothing!
Might need to start bringing some errands to the fold. I want to see how this unfolds. But that's gonna have to wait till next time, because that's all the time we have today. That'd be a good session. We'll pick up on this next time. Well, see you then.